first half was great, but second half, your players are being run past, you're adamant that isn't going to happen again. What are you doing in training this week to ensure that fans don't see that again?
Well, I think obviously when you get beat at home, there's an immediate emotional response. It certainly was for me. I don't expect to be getting beat at home, and certainly not by a team that we did really well against last year, and expect to win against them. And I do feel in the first few games it has been a case of us beating ourselves rather than anybody having to work really hard to beat us, which is irritating from a managerial point of view. But if you take a second to think about it, we are going to get things wrong. I have said that it's going to take time to build. But the things that I'm expected to take time to build, I thought we saw on Saturday in terms of the way that we played, in the way that the manner that we approached the game, the way we attacked, the chances that we created. And although I thought we should have had 3 or 4 goals more, I'm thinking Danny Emerton chance. I'm thinking Roy O'Donovan maybe would have had a couple on another day had he got across the near post. Jacob Blythe probably would have dispatched a couple more. The fact that I can roll them off the tongue shows you that we're creating chances. The thing is, you've got to put them away and you've got to put the opposition to bed and finish them off, kill them off, and we didn't. The second half, what we didn't do was what we were fantastic at last year, and that was in both boxes we'd be very, very dominant, we'd be very physical, very strong. And it just shows you that football is a game of balance. You can't all have a load of fancy Dans that play fabulous, sexy football, because at some point or other they'll be found wanting when it comes to the aggressive physical side. And you can get only so far with a team of physical, strong brutes. I think we've seen that in the past at every club, and I think it's the same right now. It's about balance. So whilst I'm irritated by the result, I have to be very, very careful that I don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We're clearly missing our captain, but no point crying over that. We're not going to have him for a couple of months. We've got Clive Platt back, we've got Matt Heath back, who will make a difference, an aerial difference in the team. And we have got competition for places. So as far as I see it, it may be a time to change things up, whether that be a change of system or a change of personnel. But in terms of the work that we've been doing, we were in on Monday. We went over the DVD for 3.5 hours. Talked it through, not as a punishment, but because we all want to get better. We don't want to be beat at home, and we certainly don't want to go on a repeat of the way in which we conceded those goals. Because, as I've said, although it was good counter-attacking play, it was a fault on our part more than anything else.